today, kids are born connected. And there's a switch that's come on and we find it very difficult to switch off. We're actually just one click away from our most inner personal thoughts, meaning that personal expression is the new form of entertainment. That's what you're competing against as a brand, my dear friends. And here's what's also interesting. It's all about transparency. So a brand that's done that quite well is Coke. So think about them. They get some bad PR last year about calorie count. They decided I can either lean into that or lean back. They lean into it by going, you know what? We're going to develop something that allows us to say you can consume what you choose to by producing this product that allows you to twist the can apart. That is actually taking consumers' voice and turning it into physical product that actually changes the paradigm of your brand. Awesome. Because not all of us celebrate just digital brands in the room. Some of us actually need to physically move products. You're no longer the creator of content. You're the curator of conversations. Talking back from a brand's perspective to consumers is something we need to do, good or bad. So let's talk about some of this. I think the world is completely overwhelming. We're hit with 1,900 media messages per day. Then it becomes underwhelming because we can't find what we're looking for. 250 of those media messages are ads, by the way. So if I think about this, where it goes for me is this. If you think about FOMO, the fear of missing out, the 6th largest contributor to stress today, media overload. So it's something we have to take into consideration because there's so many of those messages. But consumers' tastes have changed. Contrived in-your-face advertising doesn't work like it used to do. I think it's about brand presence. How can you make sure that you hold up somebody's presence in that timeline? If you think about this, it's the attention economy. It's not about click-through rate. Just because we could measure click-through doesn't mean we should. It's a different type of economy. We're going to get there. And because it's like this, right? This is in the Vatican in 2005 versus 2013. That's how the paradigm is shifting and continuing to shift. And here's what's also interesting. If you do get content in the right places and you actually get mind share of people, that means market share. It's a totally different paradigm to the way consumers are consuming content today. So, get appy. Don't just think you can build an app and they will come. 2006 is gone. It's about celebrating the fact that you have to understand that people are downloading fewer apps and spending more time on the ones they have. The average number of apps people have on their smartphones is 41. The average number we use, you're going to be not surprised by this, is 5. So just think about that when you're thinking about your mobile experiences. But what's amazing for you is 70% of people will only try your mobile experience once, one time. So it's about surprise and delight, not about iteration. And then it's also great to understand that people who use this experience to engage in your brand are power users. So they really give us stuff about your brand. It's really important to celebrate those guys as well. And on that platform, you can build advocacy versus awareness. Awareness is spending a truckload of money on amplified marketing. Brilliant. But if you want to build advocacy, which is people that want to pass on your brand consistently, hello, this thing. Brands that celebrate physical to digital. Here's an example of one. They're in the house. Johnson & Johnson have done a great job with this little app. They did a limited edition Muppet series. You put this Band-Aid on your kid's owie, you swipe your smartphone or tablet in front of the kid's hand or whatever, and suddenly the Muppets come to life and characters. It's absolutely authentic to bridging this thing to physical. Here's another example, Toyota. So they understand that kids love to be a backseat driver. So what they built was this amazing app that allows kids to drive the same contours of the road that their parents are, but put it in a language they love, which is cartoon. Everything's going to have built-in intelligence, meaning it's going to understand fundamentally what you can do is not having to seek it out. It's actually going to come to you. It's going to be packaged to you. So how are you going to embrace that as a brand? Well, one of the things is you're going to become an ecosystem marketer. You're going to have your television connected to your tablet, connected to your phone, and it's all going to work in harmony. Because today it doesn't. I run a TV commercial and I have to go cross-shop and seek you out. So the new environment, where we're headed in the future, is ecosystem marketing, and that's what you guys are going to be experts at. Here are the 3 primary colors. I'm an artist. Red, blue, and yellow are the 3 primary colors that make up every painting in the universe. When you're thinking about dreaming digital, you just have to worry about the combination of technology, content, and distribution. And at the heart of those, you'll come up with things that are really amazing. But really, we're in this industry to celebrate it, and that's why you're here this morning, and I love you guys are so attentive, because as Katharine Hepburn said, if you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. So let's celebrate the fact we're in digital. Thank you so much for letting me run over time. Enjoy. Take care.